Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Chill Sisters podcast. Thank you for coming back as always. This week, what can I say? I had a fantastic week, and Rashida made me talk about it like this podcast is all about me. Then there's a switch. This lady, she's smart. I don't want to tell what she did. She got us all emotional. Tune in to find out. Then I went to the street. He sent me to the street again. And when I get to the street, it's ginger stories back to back. You don't want to miss it. Tune in. Thank you for coming back. Enjoy.
Hey, hey, hey. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chill Sisters
Hi, hi, hi,
podcast.
hi.
My name is Rashida.
And I'm Ilse Ladu. Welcome to another week. Fantastic people.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the podcast. Ulysses, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
How
Bit
was your
down
week?
today. Oh my God. A bit down at the moment. I have this banging headache
I can
since
hear it from
yesterday.
your voice.
Yeah, since yesterday. I had a fantastic week. That
Ooh.
I was having this headache now is crazy. Was so excited to come and share my week, but we'll run on like that.
No, what did they used to say? No surrender, no what? What's that in English?
No desist, no surrender.
It's a military term, right?
Yeah,
Something
so
like that.
we run it like that. I don't know. The headache just doesn't want to go. It subsides, but it doesn't want to go.
Maybe you've been
Better
stressed from
now.
the beautiful week you had.
I know I had an amazing week. An
Yay.
amazing, great week. So far, my best week for this year,
Ooh, please tell us, what did you
2024.
do? Don't be humble. Tell us.
I'm not trying to be humble. And actually, I was in my element. I was in my environment.
Mm,
It was, yeah, photography all through the week. So I had
yeah.
this workshop, the Portrait Workshop 24, organized by the Calligraphy Studios, Calligraphy Photography. Amazing man, amazing photographer.
Ooh.
An all-rounder. This was my first photography workshop, so I didn't know what I was going to get. One of the reasons why I went for the workshop was the list of amazing facilitators that were going to bless the workshop. So I had an open mind. Something was pushing me to go, and it was last minute. I tell you, I think I was the last person to register. I had this gut feeling. My instinct was like, just go, and I did.
Instincts never lie.
Yeah, I know 2024 is going to be great for me, and this is one of the reasons why I
Yeah, you
think
said it at the beginning
if
of the
you,
year
yeah,
when we had our first
yes,
podcast.
you pray and you work on it, and God will just show you the path. He will direct you. It's for you to answer. And I think this workshop is one of them because I went in and came out a different person entirely. I'm not trying to be
Wow.
dramatic. I don't, and I cannot break. If I start talking about the whole experience, it will take up the whole episode. So I wouldn't do that. I now see photography in a whole different light. I appreciate my craft more now. I know what is needed of me. And aside that, there are life lessons that you can get. I got from it, knowing your value, knowing your worth. As a creative, there's this notion or perception that people have for creative. Let's see, makeup. Is it not makeup? She's just back. Well, she's just going and rub foundation and what. It's not about that. Hey, is it he's a photographer, he's a photographer. Is in the picture? No. It's not just about a picture. I'm giving you value. I'm
Yeah.
bringing myself, my time, everything that encompasses me. I'm bringing it to you. And there's this thing they say, we are gatekeepers. I'm going to capture a memory that will last forever and ever for you. You can't pay that. It's just token. It's an exchange of value. So
Yeah.
it's not just about picture. Okay, let me give you an example. There's this man, he had pictures of Abuja from way back, Kafin Abuja, Zama Abuja. So I think they wanted to do an editorial, historic thing about Abuja. He was the only person that had the pictures. He's
Wow.
stashing it.
That's
Yeah, and he
amazing.
was intentional then. He was
Yeah.
serious about his craft and he got those images. So the way you look at, and you cannot join people like to look down on your craft. You spend
Exactly.
hours and hours of your time on your craft. And you don't appreciate it. How will people appreciate it?
Makes
And
sense.
it's not just photography, it's about people too. I met amazing photographers, videographers, cinematographers, business people in general. And I would like to mention there's this guy called Kalb Salim, calligraphy. He does
Mm.
calligraphy designs.
I've come across his
Yes, and
page.
he's into, yeah, you should. He's
Mm.
very good. And aside that, he does branding. Oh my God. The
Ooh.
guy talks branding like second nature. And
Mm.
I got to understand why branding matters,
Yeah.
why you have mentioned about the fonts you use
Mm.
for your business. You do understand it because
Mm.
even as little as font
But
matters, why
yeah.
colors matters.
Mm.
Everything, everything. Oh no, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love learning. Rashida would know little things. I ask questions. So I was in this place that I felt at ease. I didn't want to go because I was
Ah,
getting value,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
getting knowledge. Yeah, I was asking questions. I started seeing things in a different light. So amazing, amazing, amazing week. Amazing. I love it. I'm a
Mm.
different person.
I love that for you. Amazing.
That was my
That
week.
sounds
That was
like an
my week.
amazing week. An
It
amazing.
was a fantastic week for me. Like I had several light bulb moments.
Yeah.
So Alhamdulillah, amazing week. Amazing week.
Oh,
I
that's
kid
so
you not. Eh?
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And this headache it
He
wants
did
to
not want
interrupt
you to
is a
tell
lie.
this story. To
Well,
tell he really doesn't want to tell this amazing story.
oh my God. And I will not forget to mention amazing people. In
Mm.
the span of a week, we became like family.
Oh, you
Moved down
built
to
another
the people.
community.
Yeah, it goes to show the amazing job the organizers did. It
Mm.
depends on the atmosphere you create, make people connect. They were able to
Mm.
do that. Amazing.
Love, love,
Amazing.
love,
How was your
love.
week, Rashida?
Oh, on the contrary to how amazing your week was, I didn't have a so
Please, we
good
don't
week.
want any bad news here.
Oh, but see, it's life. While some people are having a good week, some of us are not having a good week. My week was not good. I'm not having a good week. I didn't have a good week.
But it was
But
not a bad week.
it was not a bad week. And yesterday
But you're
night,
looking good now, Rashida.
yeah, we don't, as the fresh girl I am, as the Jersey body that I am, it doesn't show. I have to tell you that I'm
It's
not.
not supposed to show. No, it's not supposed to show.
If I don't tell you that I'm
It's not
having a
supposed to
bad
show.
week, you wouldn't know. So I have to always say my story.
Mm,
You cannot look at me and say, this one, she's having a bad week. No, I have to open my
it's
mouth
good.
and say it.
It's good.
Yesterday night,
So what happened now?
what happened? Things are just happening around, some just
Ah,
personal things that are happening to me. So anyway, yesterday I cried myself to sleep. And let me tell you,
uh-uh.
I was on Instagram. I was just on Instagram. And because I have been holding so many things in my mind and feeling like a strong girl and feeling like a baddie,
The baddie.
the baddie that I am.
Baddies cry too.
Yeah.
Why
No,
do you
this
see
baddie.
crying as a bad thing?
This cry, I needed to cry this cry out. I was crying. I went, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." I just
You reached
needed.
that one?
No, it was a serious cry. It was a good 3 minutes
Oh,
cry. And what triggered the cry was I was scrolling on Instagram at night just before I dropped my phone, and I saw this lady. She walked into the shop, and
mm,
because I've been holding all these emotions, it just made me cry. She entered the shop. She was about to sell, I think, a gold
mm,
chain or something. She had a little toddler and she had a baby in her hand. And the guy at the counter, he weighed the gold and he gave her the money. And she looked at the money and she picked up the gold. She put it on her chest. She looked at it again.
yeah,
She looked at it. She was contemplating, do I really want to sell it? The
yeah.
chain looked like something very valuable to her, but it seems she needed the
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Yeah. She looked at the chain, put it on her chest, looked at the money. Then she gave him the chain and picked the money. She needed that money. She was about to leave. He looked at the chain and he called her back
Oh,
and gave her the chain and gave her the money. And it still makes me emotional. And he gave her the money and the chain, and
oh,
and she just hugged him. I just started
oh.
crying. I just ooh.
No, oh my God.
I cried for a good 3 minutes, and when I was done, I cleaned my tears. I did my zikir and I slept. But that was how my night was
Well,
yesterday.
two things for me. I'm not happy that you had that kind of a week or day,
Mm,
but sometimes, or most of the times,
mm.
holding on to so much can be detrimental to our health.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
even the
Yeah.
experts say crying helps. It's a
It
form of
does.
therapy. okay, to let everything go. I'm sure after your 3 minutes cry, I don't know how you
Yeah.
time it.
I did not put timer, but I just felt it lasted for like 3 minutes. I estimated the crying time.
Yeah, on a lighter note, I'm sure you
Yeah.
felt this weight of and I'm happy you ended it up with your zikr. Zikr is
Yeah.
like a prayer. So yeah, you feel lighter.
Mm.
Anyway, we're here for you, Rashida. We love
But I'm
you.
still saying the story, and I still feel emotional about it because it was, I just saw the woman. Just maybe it's because I was just going through the week I went through, so I was just,
If I tell you that last week I cried,
you did your own cry.
and it was a video of a man.
Mm.
He saw an elderly man on the street. It was in Kaduna.
Mm.
An elderly man on the street. This man, he can't be anything less than 60.
Wow.
And he polished shoes. So this guy came up to him and asked him how much he makes in a day. He now told him, Murtala Hudu. That's 18 naira.
18 naira.
And he has family.
Yeah.
What is 18 naira going to do? This man is elderly and he's still going out there under the sun. At least last, he went out to look for his daily bread.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. The guy now, he actually gave him his shoe to polish. He was not asking him question about his family. After everything he now gave him, was it 10,000 or 20,000? I just started crying.
No.
See, it could have been your dad. It could have been mine. It could have been your uncle. This is a human being. Do you get? I just started crying. I didn't even know. So it's even good to know that we are in touch with that part. Because, Rashida, the world is now selfish. Everybody is
selfish.
me, me, me.
Yes.
But the fact that you saw something on the internet, somebody that you didn't know, it resonated with you, regardless of what you're going through, that made you cry. You should thank God for that. At least you are in touch with your emotions. Do you get?
You are
Because
conscious of your
everybody is now
emotions.
self-centered. Me, 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 me. If it doesn't affect me, do you get?
Yeah. Even listening to this story, like some people can still not believe you. Like, what's up with this one? Why she cry?
Do you
What's doing
understand?
this one?
So, and I don't
Yeah.
blame them. I don't see. I've gotten to a level in my life that you don't need to understand them.
Yeah.
Do you and let people do them.
Exactly.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. It's left for you. I'm happy that you went through that. Crying aside, like I said, it's therapeutic.
It is therapeutic.
So I wouldn't say you had a rough week.
Mm.
At least you're still in touch with that part of you, Rashida. So,
Yeah.
our listeners, please send the love and hugs to Rashida.
Oh, thank you. I receive it. I need it. I need it.
Yeah, we are sending you virtual hugs and kisses.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Always, always.
Brings me to my prayer of the week. In line with, you know that
I'm
everything.
afraid of this prayer.
No, you know everything is about me. Since I had a bad week and I cried. Let me. So my prayer of this week is that, yeah, Allah, anything anybody is going through emotionally, things that they can't talk about, things that they are keeping to themselves and they feel hurt by, may Allah heal them from it. May they find peace and may they heal from whatever it is. It's not easy, but may Allah make it easy and may you heal from it. Inshallah. Yeah.
I mean, a very big for me. If I can add to that, and I pray that you find the support system that you need. It's very important. Family, friends, whatever. It's really, really important. That support system is really important. So anybody that is going through anything, I pray you have this support system that you need, and you have to pray. Prayers does wonders. Rashida can tell. Maybe you can testify too.
I can't.
So that's a very big That's a very big
You went on the streets last week and people loved it. She does not used to bring ordinary story. Her own story. Her own
It's
story is
extraordinary.
It carries weight. It's a boom story. Oh my God. Do you have anything for us from the street today? I know you had a busy week.
A little boomer that I have for you. You even need it safe. Thank God I went. Something told me, this lady, just go to that street. For your sister.
For the sake of your sister, go.
Yes, now. Just go. This one, hear me out too. It's a question they asked. I couldn't answer it. I said, Rashida, very intelligent lady.
Stop it.
You offer solutions.
It's the little I can do for the community. Don't shout. Nothing that serious.
So we are going to bring
Oh
this
God.
problem. Yeah.
Hit
So
me.
let me hit you. I saw this. I was like, wow.
Mm,
Thank God I didn't have this headache when I saw this.
mm,
It's a question from a sister. I think did this page on X,
mm.
Twitter, marriage in
Yeah.
Islam. So she sent in this question. I
Mm,
believe she's a Muslim lady. That's why.
yeah.
Said, please, I need your advice on this.
Mm-hmm.
Just got married and I'm heavily pregnant.
Okay.
My husband's friends keep coming to the house every single time,
Mm,
and whenever they come, they will always want to eat. And
okay.
this stresses me a lot
Mm,
because I will have to cook in large quantity.
mm-hmm.
And when they are gone, I will do the dishes alone.
Mm-mm.
It's not a routine for them. Sincerely, it's actually no big deal. But in my condition, it's really inconveniencing me. I have complained to my hubby, but he's not doing anything about it. Instead, he's telling me to try. The thing is, my hubby doesn't go to their houses to stress their wives. Don't know why they're stressing me in this condition. Please, what should I do? When I
Mm,
saw this one, Rashida said, what should you do? So, Rashida,
mm.
solution. What should she do? So many things wrong with this question,
Yeah.
but she's even asking the wrong question. What should I do?
But what should she ask?
You in this narration now, how many red flags did you see? How many things that were up?
Exactly. So now my own is that, did you hear where she said it's not a problem for her, but because it's a constant occurrence, now it has become a problem and she's pregnant?
Yeah,
My judgment is that because she's a kind person and she had never
yeah,
complained and she welcomed people into her home and she did it nicely
yeah.
and she has been doing it,
Hmm.
nobody is considering her in her situation. The thing is,
Hmm.
there is nobody to be blamed apart from the husband. This
Oh,
woman is
thank
carrying
you.
your child. You see how she's stressing. You see, if it was a case of, okay, there are some women that love cooking, they love it, they don't mind, they will do it. But
Yeah.
definitely, she's doing this now to please him. And maybe because of the good heart that she has, like
Yeah.
she cannot just start shouting and say, oh, I can't do it. Can't you see my condition? She's a good person.
Hmm.
This is where you know
Hmm.
a good person that has been taken for granted.
Yeah.
And the husband is just to be blamed because he can say, please, you guys, she's pregnant, or you can make it easy for her. If he was cooking with her, if he was doing the dishes after they've
Rashida,
left, we won't be having this conversation.
Rashida, sorry to cut you. Did you hear the part where she said, the thing is, my hubby doesn't go to their own houses to stress their wives, so they are
I,
all married.
I'm not, yes.
What are you coming to do?
You see, you used to say, this, my answer now is the most diplomatic answer you will get.
But we are not asking for diplomacy here.
I know, but like, I'm just trying, I'm looking at it from
Let's be
another
real.
point. No, I'm looking at it from a point that this woman is a good woman.
Yeah, because
She's a
she's a
good,
good woman, is she
yes,
supposed to be abused?
that is what I'm saying. A woman told you that she's heavily pregnant and you are putting her into distress. The pregnancy alone is enough. But because she's a good person, they are now making it sound like it's okay
So
for them
me,
to
when
do
I read
that.
it, I was like, okay, you come and eat here, don't go back to your house and eat again. I mean, you don't get
Did you
food for
not
your
hear
house.
that the husband does not even help her clean the dishes? She does everything
Alone.
alone.
Emphasis on alone because that's what she said. The thing is,
You
going back
sis.
to what you're saying, she's a great person. She
Yeah.
doesn't even mind cooking.
Yeah.
But the fact that she has to be doing it in large quantity and she's heavily pregnant.
And she is doing
After
it
that is the
constantly. It's
cleaning
not
again.
that they are doing it. Maybe it just sounds like this his group of friends have made it a thing put to say,
Hmm.
like, every Saturday we'll go to Kayode house. The man sounds like a Kayode to eat, and his wife
Or
is
Dio.
or Dio. They go there to eat. They go there, they see the condition this woman is. It's common sense. Like, it's just common sense. Something you are not going to do in your house, something your wife is not going to accept. But because this man has a good wife and she accepts this, you guys think you can just come and,
Doesn't make
it
sense.
doesn't make sense. And it's not fair.
It's not fair.
As a
You're
friend,
supposed to
you
do
too, you are
that.
supposed to have
You know,
sense.
they always use religion when they are trying to manipulate women. Even if you want to use religion, tell me where in the religion where it says a heavily pregnant woman should be slaving, cooking every day
You know
for
what?
friends to come and
This
eat.
woman is just a good
As in,
woman, She's
they're
just a
just
good woman, and
concerned
they
with
are
the
using
perception of what people would say outside instead of the condition of your spouse. Do you get?
the
And then, yeah,
husband is not a good person and his friends are not good friends. If he was like a passionate man and he was putting putting his wife into consideration. For the fact that this woman is a good woman, you shouldn't overdo it.
Thank you. I don't want to give my own. Since you are the one giving the solutions today, I don't want to give my own solution. Your own is easy enough. So let me tell you this one that will trigger you.
Trigger me, please. As if I've not been triggered
So,
enough.
you need this trigger.
Okay.
So this is a funny one, actually. It says you loaned your friend 4 million naira last year. And since then, he has refused to pay you back.
Okay.
Which has deteriorated the friendship. You beg him to just pay. I beg. Okay, give me 2 million. I'll forget the rest because you are in a financial crisis. Your friend then says, I can only give you 1.5. Oh, that's all I have. You don't have mouth. You feel like you have no option but to accept. You eventually gave account details to send the money directly. You wake up next morning, checked your account, and there's 50 million naira. You kept just staring at the screen in disbelief, but it's indeed 50 million
15
naira.
million. Wow.
You grab your other phone and find 53 missed calls from him and an additional 27 text messages begging you to transfer back the 13. See the effort drill to transfer the 13.5 million. So he still wants you to take 1.5, not your 4 million.
He's a thief.
He's only meant to send 1.5 million. And quickly added the extra zero. As a well-brought person that you are, what are you supposed to do? Option 1, send back the 13.5 million, which means you're just taking 1 point. Don't dash him that 3.5, 2.5. Take your full 4 million, keep the entire 50 million, switch off your phone and relocate.
What do I used to say? That if God wants to catch you, he does it in mysterious ways. He does it in mysterious ways. So this guy had the complete money. He refused to pay back his loan. He had 15 million and refused to pay back his loan.
Yeah.
As the good person and the well brought up person that I am, I will switch my phone and relocate. I'll go start a new life. After like 2 years, I will calm down. I might send him back his money. I might too.
Rashida, there are people in my life that me and them
money cannot join.
No. Izila is free. You know the money is gone.
I have this rule that I live by, and I've lived by it. I don't know if I've said it before. I don't give out money that I can't dash out. If you ask for a loan or something, I will give you what I can. I might not give you the whole thing. I'll just give you what I can give you, and saying, if you give it back to me, fine, I'll good. If you don't give it back to me, it's something I can let go. So I have always lived by that rule. Money is something that can break friendship. It can break the unbreakable. So
something that can come between blood. Talk less of friendship.
No, I don't used to use anything that will do. Let's not use money and let's not join it with money.
But it's funny. It's really funny to me. You just see a person switch like a flip.
The power of money.
No. When they say money is the root of all evil,
they didn't lie.
I agree. It's amazing. The switch is sudden. You now start dodging your calls. You know, when they see you, we are going this way, they're going the other way. Or when you're in a room and you can't help but to be in the same room, you now start pretending like that thing didn't happen. It's like all in your imagination.
There's nothing attaching you guys.
Shock. As in, is this person for real?
Oh, people are funny. Humans are
funny.
Allah is up there. Yeah, he's seen a lot of things. He can't believe these are the people he created. No.
As in, this my creations is the most merciful.
Yeah, of course.
Finish your rubbish. You go and jam there.
No.
Let me give you the third one and the final one.
All right. We have more.
They don't send me message. So they said, lady cries out. Say, cry out.
What happened?
Cry out. I'm there for my ladies.
Yeah.
Cry out. What is happening?
What is happening? Yeah, for the women, strong women.
The lady cries out after her husband revealed something strange that turns him on. Disclaimer. Parental guidance is advice.
All right.
She said, one day, after 3 months into the marriage, my husband asked me if I still love you. I say, of course now. Maybe just 3 months. He then asked me if I can do anything to make him happy. Of course.
What will I not do for this marriage? I love you.
She said, no problem. Now in this man open man, say, baby, From today.
I don't like where this is going to. I don't like where this is heading to. Where they say baby, I know something is coming. Please, just.
And they even add that. Yes, that's my problem with you. Wait, no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Said, baby, from today, anything you hear from today, you will stop washing your VJG.
Stop
I
it.
want to
Stop
always
it. Stop it.
perceive
Stop
the
it.
natural smell that comes from there. Even add, please. Please, so don't wash it and don't shave it too.
See my facial expression.
I told him, hi, I cannot continue. I need to do my normal routine. Shave and wash so I can feel fine again. Do you man say, the itching no be here? I cannot go out again. He told me if I do it, I should kukuma start packing my Ghana must go. Leave the house and forget about him. Right now, I don't know what to do. I have everything I need. He sees to my needs, but I scratch like my life depends on the scratching. Rashida, she says she's tired of scratching. She don't scratch tire. She doesn't know what to do. Women are going through it.
Speechless. This has to be a joke.
Where do you start from? I say, some people's fetish is cool. It's not for the ear to hear. See the idiot too. He say natural smell. How do you know the natural smell? What rubbish. Yeah. That's it, my sister.
Don't finish me. Yeah.
That man was a pig in his former life, and you can convince me otherwise.
No way.
So,
natural smell.
Rashida, I was.
No, it's the threat for me.
Smacked, said all at the same time. My dear sister, I don't know whether to wish her.
No, me that used to give advice. This one. I'm speechless. No, that's how you make me feel.
No, you have to talk. No, you must talk. The women need you now. You need to talk.
This sister needs me.
You have audacity,
Sister, go and wash it. Wash it and scrub it. Anything that wants to happen, let it happen. Let it happen. What?
See, hygiene-wise.
She said she has been scratching. Poor lady.
I got into imagination. I said, so this one you pee, wash. From this story, I don't know of other religions. You cannot be a Muslim.
No, she's not a Muslim.
It's not possible. That means you're not going to worship. That's off. That's even off in the first place. But don't be surprised again that you might be, Rashida, because there are some Muslim ladies that will tell you they will not even start praying until they get married. I don't know where they got their own revelation.
Stop.
That's the story for another day.
You're confusing my brain.
I don't want to confuse you.
What are we talking about?
Yes. In this same Nigeria that we are not somewhere far, or that I read, in this same Nigeria that they don't pray until they get married. So what if you die before you get married?
And how are you sure you're going to get married?
Thank you very much. What's this thing with carrying marriage like is the holy grail? Do you get
That's
everything?
What we have been told. Marriage for women is half of your deen complete.
That's true. I don't want to go into that anymore.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's half of your deen complete. So for those women that have said that they will not pray until they get married, then they get married, half of the deen is complete. Then they start praying. Then the remaining deen is you see now is now whole one. Oh my God, this sounds stupid. But anyway, see, leave me alone. But that woman that is, please, sister, go and wash your vajayjay, and anything that will happen, let it happen. It's not healthy for you. It's not recommended. Your health is at risk.
Yeah.
No. What? No, that's bad. What type of fetish is that?
You see, Rashida, if you read some things, I'm like, how did you even come up with this one?
Things are happening.
Of all the things that you said, your fetish is not even clean things.
Things are happening.
Dirty thing.
But the normal day when you're cleaning how do you end?
No. We are all adults here. See,
of course.
Number one, after 8 hours. After 8 hours, any deodorant you put, it don't expire.
Me, I want when I spray perfume, let me be the first person to perceive it before any other person.
Number one, you are harboring different kind of bacteria. That's your house. You are in house free of charge.
Down there,
you don't become a contractor.
The whole house will be smelling. Forget that thing.
But to
each their own, ba. We cannot judge, ba. We should not be judging.
But personally, now on a personal level, anything smell, foul smell, odor, we cannot coexist.
No,
you shouldn't coexist.
No, not possible.
Naturally. Oh, And
My
nobody's saying that
God.
you need to go and buy all the expensive things.
Nah.
Can you take your bath, please? Hygiene, simple. We are taught this right from primary school.
Mm.
I say, what do people have with smelling good, Seth? What do you have against smelling good?
Oh, and if you have lots of perfume, they think you have body odor. That's why you have lots of perfumes.
Yes, yes, let
Yeah.
them think. But it's even good. Yes, yes, I have it because yes, it's
But
good like that. But
at least
yeah,
let me
but did
have
I
it and be
stop it?
smelling good.
Am I working? You that don't have it
You
now
that
that
don't
you are
have that
smelling.
you're smelling.
So what?
Oh
The
my
argument
God.
is yeah, is counterproductive. It actually doesn't make sense.
I
Sense.
feel sad
Anyway,
for
my
her.
sister, I would love to see how the story ended. Did she continue in her scratching
No, she
journey?
can't continue in her scratching journey. She has to
Did
watch it
she
and
drop from the
anything.
bus?
Anything that want to happen,
But
let it
you say
happen.
she said I have everything I need. You didn't hear that part that he takes care of her
See,
needs.
yeah, I've come
So
to
it's now
realize
needs
that,
versus scratching.
yeah,
He has to wait.
I'm not saying that there are not that percentage of people that like perfect marriage or relationship or whatever you want to call it. I'm not saying there are not that percentage that are good. But when you have somebody that is giving you everything, something is taken from you. There must be something that is
Yeah,
happening
but
that you really don't
wait.
like that is
No,
happening.
no, Rashida. That's the problem. Do you know why? That's the problem. Because the barest minimum is always expected from men,
Mm,
and the highest is expected from women. See, once you're a couple, once you get married, it's his
mm.
duty to do that. Do you understand? With his responsibility
That's,
against
oh
scratching, I
God.
don't get.
Me and you, we can think that way, it's that's the logical thinking, Islamically and everything. But like, let's be frank, 90% of men think that when they are providing for you, when they're giving you all you need, you don't need to go to do anything. You have everything. You are the luckiest woman in the world, and any woman would die to be in your position. You are the ungrateful one. You're not grateful that I'm feeding you, I'm clothing you, I'm
Mm.
housing you, all your needs are met. Why are you complaining? What other thing do you need in life apart from these things? So they make their responsibility
Yeah, why? And they do that. Why? To be like,
a
it's a
privilege.
privilege.
Privilege, yeah.
Not, do you know why? Because they're always comparing themselves
Mm,
with the low ball men,
mm,
the comms. Do you understand? The
yeah.
abusers and everything. Yeah, in that same scenario, can we compare you with the men that are doing more than you?
They will never
Like,
come. No, they will
it's like
never.
where
They will
thank you very
never.
much. And they won't do that. And they're not supposed to do that because
Mm-mm.
it will not serve their interests
Of
in that scenario.
course.
So it all comes down to ladies educating themselves,
Mm,
knowing yourself, knowing your rights. Do you understand? You cannot just stay there and everything they give you just take. I know, especially area of marriages, it's like that, but
oh yeah, yeah.
it stems from that advice that they give us, most Ariwa lady.
Mm,
So whatever he does, you guys are coming together. Let's say it's the first marriage for both of you. You don't know
mm.
what you're doing.
You
You're
don't.
starting this life, you're learning together.
You're learning
But
together.
the way they put it is like he knows everything. So they
Yeah.
tell you whatever he does is right, which is wrong.
Yes.
And they ask you to take it as such. Not
And
lucky,
learn.
that's how abuse is now being brewed.
Passing from generation to generation. And
Well,
this
yes.
advice that we say, women know your rights, learn things, read, and yeah, we are supposed to be telling the men to do the same thing because
Yeah, wait, I agree with you. I
mm,
agree with you, but not 100%. Can you remember you're the one that brought, I think, that scenario, or was it a story about that Malam?
mm,
During a sermon, he was telling women that it's your right to say
mm,
that you're not going to stay in the
mm,
same house with another woman.
yeah,
Remember, the men were shouting, "No, Malam,
mm,
he should
mm,
stop saying it. Thank you."
because it didn't favor them.
That's the perfect scenario. Most of
Mm,
them know, but they strive in your ignorance.
mm.
They strive in your naivety.
And
Let's
for a
continue.
woman too, apart from ignorance,
Let's continue.
naivety, if you're a learned woman, like Islam or the religion to the teeth, they still use that against you. You know that, right? They still use your knowledge to still manipulate you.
Rashida, why am I always fighting against these female shakers?
Oh God, I'm tired.
You know me. They will not go and focus on educating women. Oh, it's the same message that their male counterparts have been saying right from our great grandfathers. You too, you now carry it and you're telling women that one. Why? We've heard that.
The men are their teachers sometimes.
Oh, thank you. Fair point. Fair point.
It's just a mess.
Rashida, well, I'm even weak, self.
I'm
I
weak
didn't
too.
want to be weak.
It has drained my any energy I have for the week.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We love it that Eustace was on the street today.
Thank you.
Yeah, please, Eustace, come back next
Yeah.
week again for us. We love it.
No, 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 Rashida, please just go and be doing your thing.
No,
Just go and be
I
doing
love
your
it.
thing.
Let me relax. Let me allow you go on the streets,
No,
please.
now, Rashida, go
Let's
invite,
not argue
no,
this
go and be
thing
doing
or
your
this
thing.
podcast. Let's not
Do you
argue it.
understand?
Guys,
Let me have the reactions.
oh, I love where I'm sitting now, where you go on the street and I bring the reactions. Guys, thank you so much
Yeah.
for listening this far. Don't forget
Voila.
to like, comment, subscribe, and leave an honest review.
Thank you, thank you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. We are on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and it's the Chill Sisters Podcast on both. You can send us an email, and it's at the Chill Sisters Podcast at gmail.com. We love to hear from you guys. Thank you for listening thus far.